I first became intrigued by the plastic polyethylene when I wrote my first book many years ago, Radar Hoops and Playful Pigs, and the title actually refers to that plastic polyethylene and its different uses. And ever since then, I've always looked at fascinating uses of this plastic. Well, a few years ago, my daughter, who lives in Israel, with whom I communicate over Facetime, alerted me to an interesting use of a plastic, particularly a shower cap, like this one. And she showed me how you could use this to cover a bowl and basically use it to preserve leftovers. I thought that that was a pretty interesting idea. Of course, over FaceTime, I couldn't tell what the plastic was. Now, originally, the shower caps were made of nylon or of polyvinyl chloride. But those plastics look pretty well the same. Anyway, now it turns out that someone had the idea of commercializing this because she sent me a box of this, and what it really is shower caps, although of course they are not labeled as shower caps this time. They're dedicated food covers, and they come in different sizes. And you pop them open, and when you pop them open, this is what you get. And I wondered, what a clever idea this was. How come I hadn't seen this here? Simple, because I hadn't looked. When you start looking online, it turns out that there are many companies now that market these items for various prices, and they come in different sizes. You can even get them in different colors. And they're easier to handle than the regular wrap because you don't have to worry about the wrap sticking to itself as it usually does. Of course, there are some concerns that people have anytime that use plastics of chemicals leaching out of the plastic. Well, I think that this is polyethylene or polypropylene. I can't be absolutely sure because I haven't done any chemical test on it, but I've handled enough plastics in my lifetime to know what they feel like. So I think it's a pretty good guess that this is made of polyethylene or polypropylene, and you don't have to worry about anything leaching out of that. So you can safely cover food with it. You can do other things with it too. You can cover your shoes with it, so that if you're in the garden gardening and you have to come into the house for a moment, you can just put this over your shoes. You don't have to take off your shoes. So there are other interesting uses for this. And of course, one of the nice things about this food wrap, as it is now marketed, is that if you want, you can always use it as a shower cap. And that for today is our Cup of Joe.